I'm a competitor. I want to win. I'm a competitor. I want to win.
Zion. Where can I even begin when it comes to your career, man? Is it the fact that whenever you're healthy and can actually play on the court, you're a walking 27-7-7? Or is it all the injury history that has led to not one playoff appearance? We're talking about that and more right here on this channel. Stay tuned. Zion Williamson, the #1 pick in 2019, was well known for his insane high school basketball dunks, athleticism, and highlights, but was even more known for how dominant and good he was on the basketball court. Ever since he's been drafted, it hasn't been the best scenario for Zion Williamson and the Pelicans, though, where they have never been in the playoffs since drafting Zion. When they were a playoff team right before that, they had Anthony Davis, Boogie Cousins, Drew Holiday, Rajon Rondo, E'Twaun Moore. If you remember E'Twaun Moore, you know ball, bro. Zion, when healthy, is one of the top 20 players in the NBA and can contribute to winning by being an explosive lob threat in transition and being an efficient offensive player. In college for Duke, the one season he did play there, he was able to average 60% shooting from the field. When you go to the NBA and you look at his stats, his efficiency is still above 50%. That is really hard to maintain in the NBA, where it's more physical, more people are athletic, more people are able to play better defense. It's just different. So him being able to be that efficient, it's still impressive. Now, we all know Zion isn't the best defender, especially for smaller players and players that can actually put the ball on the floor and, make him move laterally. He's not the best defender when it comes to that kind of stuff. He is good on the help, especially if someone's coming and he can, help off the baseline and, make a nice block or something like that. Of course, he has the athletic tools to be a good defender. His weight and conditioning has always been something that we always have to monitor every single season, which sucks. Imagine getting a healthy Zion Williamson for all 82 games. His career is always and will always be marked by injuries. He's only played in 45% of his NBA games in 6 years. In 6 years, you haven't even played 50% of your games? Are you serious? Come on, man. With Zion only playing 30 games this past season with the Pelicans, as an organization, they are always put in these tough spots. They can start hot, have Zion, and then lose him to an injury and have to piece the whole season together, piece by piece, crumb by crumb. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable for a team like that. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not here to hate on the Pelicans. I'm not here to hate on Zion. I really love the talent he was. It's just, he hasn't proved anything in the NBA for real. He can score, he can average 25, 5, and 5, but he's not really giving you too much if he's not on the court. It sucks. They have a lot of solid pieces here, but none of them are good enough without Zion to keep the Pelicans afloat. You get rid of CJ McCollum, who's on a bigger salary and is an older age, for Jordan Poole, who's younger and fits your timeline more. You also have defensive guys like DeJounte Murray, who's gonna be, one of those players who was hurt last year coming back from injury. So Zion will be back. They will have Jordan Poole. They will have DeJounte Murray. They will have Herb Jones. They will have so many guys that they can, put around Zion to complement him in his game, where he doesn't have to play insane minutes. If they can sustain his minutes at a certain level so he doesn't have to get hurt, that would be better for them trying to manage his minutes. The core that they're trying to use with the surrounding pieces is going to be good. We're about to get into a lot more of the players. We got Jose Alvarado off the bench, who is a pesky defender. He's not the best scorer, but he could hit some threes, especially if he gets hot. Herb Jones is the best defender on the team out of every player. Jordan Hawkins, who you drafted 14th overall in 2023, can provide you some small scoring bursts off the bench. If he could shoot the ball better, that would give him more time on the floor. He only played, I think, about 24 minutes a game last year. He shot 33% from 3 after shooting 36% from 3 in his rookie year. It's tough, man. If Jordan Hawkins can just develop a consistent 3-point shot, like I said, I do think he could be in for a larger role, especially with CJ McCollum being out. They do have a decent amount of guards and shooting guards, so I guess we'll see what happens. We all know that they drafted Jeremiah Fears as well at pick number 7 in this past draft in June, and I do believe he will have some time to shine as well, as they did use a top 10 pick on him. I don't think they're just gonna let it go to waste. With, like I said, with CJ being gone, these minutes have to go to these younger guys, and I do really enjoy that the Pelicans Pelicans are going from older age to younger age. Even if you do go from Jordan Poole to CJ McCollum, you're going on a cheaper deal. You're not paying a veteran anymore. CJ McCollum doesn't really help winning basketball. He's going to go play in Washington. Jordan Poole is going to go help Zion, DeJounte Murray. You got Herb Jones. You got Trey Murphy. You got Jose Alvarado. You got Jordan Hawkins. You got Yves Missy. You got a lot of guys there. I don't personally know how Derek Queen is going to currently fit with this Pelicans team, but they did trade up and draft him. His skill set is definitely different and unique, but doesn't really play well off of Zion, and what Zion doesn't do is shoot. So if you don't have a center that can space the floor, I feel like the lane is going to be clogged and Zion's not going to be able to get to the paint. So I don't know how the fit is going to be, but from what we know, he can't shoot the ball. He's more of a post scorer, which clogs up the lane. The Pelicans also signed Kevon Looney, who has been with Golden State for his whole career. He can be a good defensive center and play solid minutes for the Pelicans. You have Yves Missy, another center who almost averaged a double-double last season on 54% shooting from the field. Now that's actually really good to have Yves Missy, a young player, be able to get minutes and actually strive and almost average a double-double and almost 55% from the field. All I'm trying to say is that the Pelicans have a ton, and I mean a ton of talent all over the place. If they can have a semi-healthy Zion, because I'm not banking on him to play 65 games. I'm not. He hasn't played over 65 games ever, besides one season in 2023. Since Zion has been drafted, he has only played 65 games or more one time. That is crazy. But what they've really done recently is surround Zion with many pieces that can complement his game and help them win. When Zion is healthy, the Pelicans have a positive record and have looked really good at times. But I don't know if Zion is good enough to be the guy and lead a team to the promised land as the number one option. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Do you think Zion will have a bounce back season, or will it be the same old Pelicans? If you guys enjoyed this video and breakdown, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe. I do these 3 times a week. I think I'm going to be doing a gaming video 1 time on the weekend, so I'll be doing 4 videos a week. Last week I took off. I had a lot of shit going on. We are back. I'll be back Wednesday. I'll see you guys. I'm out. Peace.